Challenge runs are basically going to be, the game is going to have the option after you beat it to have Nuzlocke rules added in. Because of some of the mechanics in challenge runs, I think there is going to be a thriving challenge run competitive scene if this game is popular. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Sam Fisher. There's basically going to be a challenge mode that uses sort of Nuzlocke rules with a few modifications because it's going to be baked into the game and the game can be built to support it. I'm also thinking, like, for challenge runs, they're going to be difficult because I want the game to be hard enough that you are going to be fully knocked out a few times your first time playing. Like, I want you to actually lose a couple times. I don't want it to be like, oh, this is the Dark Souls of Pokemon. No, that's dumb. But I do want it to be fairly hard, even if you're not using Nuzlocke rules. Does that mean you can ruin someone else's challenge run in multiplayer? No. Multiplayer doesn't count towards your death in the challenge run. Any deaths from multiplayer are going to not count towards your challenge. Yeah, I want people to be able to freely engage in multiplayer battles in a challenge run without it feeling like you're being punished. The way we're doing natures is also going to make it a lot less punishing. I am writing a level cap into the game. Even outside of challenge mode, there is a level cap as part of the game. The max level in the game is going to be 50. Every time you beat a world boss, your max level goes up by 10. So you starts at 10, you beat the first world boss, it goes up to 20, you beat the second world boss 30, then 40, then 50, and then you're at max level when you fight the final world boss and all other final bosses. I might do 60 instead so that you still level up after beating the final world boss, though. I haven't fully committed to that. 60 might have to be the level cap just to make that work. Either way, you're going to get your level cap increased by beating a world boss. That way, the game's difficulty can be pretty easy to scale without encouraging grinding and without, like, making leveling up take fucking forever. Like, leveling up can be pretty fast and still be worked around. I like built-in level caps. I think they're really fun. I know some people don't, but again, I am always going to default to making the kind of game I want to see, and I want to see a game with level caps. It's a great way to get the players to use other critters without an item like experience share or grinding. Exactly. But yeah, I think challenge is a good thing. And frankly, let's be honest, Pokemon is challenging to kids. Like, it's a game for children, and it does a fine job of being a game for kids. It's not made for us. We just still like it because it's cute and fun. I want to make this a game for young adults and adults. And because of that, it's going to be harder. I think kids can play this game, and they are probably going to be wiped 8 or 9 times throughout the course of the game. And I'm fucking fine with that. If a kid enjoys that, even though they're getting their ass handed to them a few times, I think that's cool. And I think kids can handle enough of a challenge. So fun because it feels like it's full of your personality. If you make a game for yourself first, people who are similar are going to love it. If you try to please everyone, it's going to be watered down. Exactly, Narwhals. I don't care if this game is a smash hit. I want this to be the game I want in the world, so the people who want the same thing are going to be happy, and the people who don't like it, it's fucking fine. It's not for them. This is made to be a thing that is what I want to see. My biggest goal for this game is that people who are like me and love critters but have felt like a bit disappointed by Pokemon are going to have a game that they can love. Pokemon has so much potential. It does so many unique, cool things that I think other Pokemon likes don't really realize that it does on a deep level. That challenge runs are so interesting for it, that the mechanics are so complex and nuanced, that there's so much choice in how to design something, design a team, that this move in a cup gameplay is so engaging. There's so many little aspects that I think people don't realize Pokemon does so well. And I want a game that can do all of that while being its own thing. And I really think we have the potential to make that. A lot of what feels like this is different from a lot of projects I've seen that are critter-like is it's not just the critters in Pokemon that I'm passionate about. I'm passionate about competitive Pokemon, and I'm passionate about, like, shiny hunters, and I'm passionate about Nuzlocks. Like, there's so many aspects of the Pokemon community that I'm in love with that I want to be able to make my own contribution to all of those ideas while still making this be fun and the type of game I would love to play and see. Thank you.